Hey, everyone. Welcome to Paperpalooza 5. I am Stuart.
I'm Amy.
We're Franklin Hill Ventures, and I think we're just waiting for Go and Gadget to finish
We've
up,
got a
and
few people coming in.
then we'll get started. Hey, welcome in Birdie Girl Vintage, Grandma Sherry 14, Heidi's Hodge Podre, Hagglers, everybody who's coming in. Appreciate you stopping by. Good morning. So we're going to get this first giveaway started. So actually says it was just one of these photo souvenir books. I thought this was really cool. It's homes of movie stars in California, and it had Charlie Chaplin and I don't know, quite a few other ones in there. And then, even though this one wasn't listed, also one in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So make sure you get in on that.
Show
That
the
is
back
live
of
now.
that.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of
So Milwaukee. So yeah, we have 40 lots in the auction catalog, and then lots of things in the buy it now as well. So if you see anything you want us to run, you can either put the lot number in the chat, or you can put a pre-bid in, and we'll get to all that stuff just as soon as we can.
The giveaway ticker's new since I was on last. It's been a long time
so
since
now
I've been on
it
here.
runs in the background, so you can like do your auctions and everything while you're doing it. So
nice.
Hey, Chevy Builder, as I mentioned. Oh, here we go. So here we comes Go and Gadget. Great show, Go and Gadget. Thanks for the raid. And we'll be raiding Paperglory as soon as we finish at noon. So stick around all day long. All you got to do is sit back, enjoy the ride. And I think there's 12 sellers today. There's a lot. So anyway, finishing up with Penguin Boss tonight. So go ahead and get in the getaway, and then we'll start running stuff. Look in the catalog, get those requests in, and we'll run those as they come up. Hey, Flipping Rude. So here was the giveaway one more time. So it's the homes of movie stars in California, and then also one from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So we'll go ahead and let that be running. I'll flip the camera around and we will get started.
Got some fun things. What do we want? What's my favorite thing to start with?
Yeah, we'll start with Amy's favorite things.
I don't know.
We'll run a couple of things, then we'll get to the pre-bids. I think we have 4 pre-bids so far. You can just set that over there.
Should we start with the card? Let's start with that card. That'll kick it off with a bang.
This will get everybody's heart running. So lot 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
ahead and get that one going. So
you gonna turn it around?
Yep. So
or you want to let them watch you jump?
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll run this one with me on the camera because you're going to see both Amy and I probably jump here. So I thought this was a really cool card. It says, enjoy yourself on your birthday. It has the little mouse for relaxing on the boat. It says, do you want to take it easy? Do you want a real snap? All right, here we go. Get ready. When we open this up.
You have to. Yeah.
Whoa.
They couldn't.
You missed my reaction. I was off camera. So
snappy birthday.
So yeah, the little mechanism still works, but I'm guessing they would not sell these things today because it might chop your finger off. So anyway, let me go ahead and flip the camera around now, and then Amy can get that started.
You want to go on and start it?
And most everything's starting at $4 today. I think there may be 2 or 3 things that have higher starting bids. So
rolling.
That is running. For the vintage birthday card. Yeah.
Oh, now you need to do it since you've got the camera where you can see
so it. Let's do this one more time. So it locks in there. And then when we open this, here we go.
It'll take your finger off.
So yeah, just make sure your finger's not like right here when you open the card. So it has been a while, Lillian. Thanks for inviting us. And TMD took that one. So going down to Florida. Here you go.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
So yeah, just a reminder, if you have, I remember those too. So yeah, if you have any requests for anything, put the lot numbers in the chat and we'll get right to it.
Let's do lot 9.
All right, we'll go ahead and do lot 9. Then we'll get to a couple of the pre-bids and keep those requests coming in. All right, so this is going to be 11. They're probably from the 70s, maybe late 60s based on the artwork. Yeah, you probably would need to get an insurance copy. Make sure you have good liability insurance before you send it to anybody. You might kill somebody with a heart attack or chop their finger off. So these are recipe cards from Best Foods, and there's 11 of them. And so these would be great for like a party if you wanted to hand them out and have everybody make a different recipe. But Best Foods must be who makes like Caro syrup, Mazola, because it's got a lot of those brand names in it. So you have one for home baked favorites. You have one for creative cooking with corn syrup. No cooked marshmallow frosting. You have many ways with fish. Then you have great salads to toss.
Ew, I love that artwork.
Then you have homemade candy, sweet and dandy. Yeah, the colors on these are really good, really cool. With the here comes the winner of the giveaway, and it is Route 66 gal. Congratulations and thanks for coming in. Just a reminder to check out the Buy It Now as well. Here's sandwiches, plain and fancy. Liverwurst.
Ew.
Many ways with chicken.
I like that.
The only thing we're missing in all these is like 101 ways to use gelatin. America's favorite pies. And then you have new variations on salads. And then we have a world of good cooking with cornstarch. And then finally, America's favorite cookies. So you can probably run this one for 15 seconds. See if there's any interest.
There's a guy on TikTok that makes all those recipes with the old things.
Thank you, Artsy Alta, for the bid. I think he might be a first-time bidder. CED. Let's see. C. Edwards. The no capitalization in the names always makes it hard to figure out exactly what you're supposed to say. Thank you, C. Edwards. 727. We're in at 7. Another name I don't recognize, and it does say it's your first purchase from us. Thank you.
Nice.
Congratulations. And lot 9.
We'll do one more, and then we'll start on some of the pre-bids.
All right. We got one more, and then we'll start on the pre-bids. And as a reminder, if there's any requests, go ahead and put those in the chat. So this is, whoops, took that whole thing out. So this is a Star Album, issue number 1. It's from 1960, and it's got Elizabeth Taylor on the cover. This is in really good condition. Best I can tell, there weren't really any rips or tears. Spine's pretty well attached there. And what this is, it's just pin-up pictures of different stars. Here's the list of everybody using the magazine.
Oh, that's cool.
So we do have like Elvis Presley on page 65. So if we go to 65, let's see what old Elvis is looking like. Yeah, so there's Elvis. And you got Connie Francis right next to Elvis. So looks like we have Janet Leigh, Tony Curtis. I don't think Marilyn Monroe's in here. This might, nope, I don't see her. Frankly Avalon. So anyway, we can go ahead and get this started. You can do it for probably 15.
There you go.
And I'll just run through them. There's Frankie Avalon. There's Doris Day. And this is the inaugural issue of this magazine. I do not know how long it lasted. But the picture, the one of Elvis is really cool. I'm in contact that one. Thank you so much.
All right, let's start with that pre-bid.
All right. Hey, Pat Dees, thanks for coming in. Anybody else? Sorry, I haven't been calling names out. It's hard for me to see them on this phone. We'll let Amy do the welcomes. That's your responsibility.
Well, I'm looking for the lot 27.
All right, so this has got a pre-bid, and I absolutely love these. So they're little savings books that came from the Rockwood Federal Savings and Loan Association in Rockwood, Tennessee. They're from 1954, and you have a dime kitty book. And it says, meow, says kitty. The easy way to make dollars grow is to save your dimes row upon row. And inside, it had a spot to put all your dimes all the way up to $3.
No dimes, though.
So, and then you also have quarter kitty. Meow, says kitty. The easy way to make dollars grow is to save quarters row upon row.
2 and 12.
Then you can get $5 worth of quarters in there. So you have the dime kitty and the quarter kitty.
You ready?
And we're ready.
15?
Yep. And these are from Rockwood, Tennessee, just right down the road from us. Appreciate the bids, everyone. These are very, very cute.
All right.
They're made in Cleveland, Ohio by the X-Line Company, or William X-Line Company.
I'm trying to get some things in the queue here for you.
All right, MinCon took that one. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's see.
And if everybody would like, they can check out our website at franklinhillventures.com. That has links to our social media. Love any follows we get on Instagram. You can check out my podcast on YouTube, the Finders Flippers Reseller Podcast. So,
y'all are keeping me busy here. I like it.
Amy's fingers are flying over here.
11, 4, 2, and 12.
Lot 27. You want to pin that one?
Oh, yeah, I guess I could.
So this is, I think it was 7, if I remember correctly. Foreign currency bills, notes from the World War II era. So you have this one that was issued in Italy, series of 1943, and it's an Allied military currency. This one does have writing on the back. I don't know if it was written in 1945 or later. All these have somewhere, like this one's in pretty good shape, but it does have a fold down the middle. This one's from France, series of 1944. And there's the back of that one. Then you have another France. This one does probably have the most wear. It's got a color. It's the region, economy, something. So there was that one. Then you have I guess this one's France too. They're all francs, so I don't know if that means they're all France, but no, this one may be Belgium. I think this one's Belgium. And let's see if I see a year on that one. No, don't see a year, but I assume it's around the same time. These were all found together. Then here's another Belgium, 10 francs. And there's the back of that one. Then here's Portugal, the Bank of Portugal, 1940. So actually a little before, right before World War II was getting started. And then finally we have Luxembourg, I think is what this one is. I believe that's the Queen, 1943. And then the cool artwork on the back of that one. So we'll go ahead and get those started. That's fine. Yeah, I've already showed them.
What's the name of your podcast?
The Finders Flippers Reseller Podcast. You can just search for that on YouTube, or if you go to franklinhillventures.com, you can, I've got a link directly to it. We put out a new episode every Wednesday. We're just kind of getting started with it. It's a lot of fun. It's me and 2 other guys. So have enjoyed doing that. But yeah, we'd appreciate any subscribes or likes we get on videos would be awesome. We got Tower CW in, and Tower CW takes it. Thank you so much for the bids, everyone.
10 and 21. Okay.
I'll let you put that back in there.
All right.
And really, really appreciate the request and pre-bids. It makes
what number is this one?
02.
02.
It makes things so much easier when we're running our shows. So welcome in, everyone. We are Stuart and Amy with Franklin Hill Ventures here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Anybody see the Northern Lights last night? All kind of people in Knoxville saw them. I think everybody but Amy and I.
Well, I was asleep, so
I literally stood on our front porch between midnight and 1 o'clock and never saw them, even looking through my camera, which is what people said you had to do. But I think most of the pictures I saw were from like 10:30 at night, so we may have just missed going out. So, all right, so this is going to be lot 2. It's from 1935. It's a complete set of the cigarette cards from Players. They're the airplanes, and I think they are glued in here. So yeah, they are glued. They didn't use hinges or anything, but you have all 50 of these in the set. So let's just run through them real quick. Well,
somebody was in Montana and saw them. I bet it was pretty up there.
Quick may be easier said than done. I can't get the pages to turn. So just show you that they're all there. Normally I would take more time on these during a regular show, but since we have an hour, We do have to go through things pretty quick. So overall, it's in decent condition. A little bit of wear on the edges. Says issued in 1935 there. So let's go and get that one started.
All right, here we go. I think I've gotten everything pulled.
And if anybody happens to be in the Knoxville area and you want to do local pickup, they do allow that now. You have to go into the wallet and set that before you bid on anything, though. So if anybody wants to either drive to Knoxville for some reason or lives here, we can do a meetup for those. All right, Tyler CW takes another one. Thank you so much.
Right.
Oh, this is one of our favorite things in the auction. Amy and I were talking about this before it started. This is lot 12. And this is, I think it's a watercolor, and it's called, I guess it's pronounced gouache, which is just a darker form of watercolor. And it's by this person named Rosales. And I think it's G. Rosales based on the research I did. And this is got the agave plants here with
like
the
aloe.
The villager. I think it's agave would be my guess. And the mountain in the background. So really good colors on this. Overall, pretty good condition. Just a little wear on the edges here. Thanks for the purchase of the cherry butter, Tammy.
We had some blackberry butter.
All right, and we'll go ahead and start this. Just show the back real quick. But I assume this was like, I found a lot of examples of this Rosales person with that same signature. So I don't know if it was like, done for the tourist trade down there or exactly what. But
the colors are great, though.
But anyway, really cool. And Con's going to take this one, it looks like. All right.
All right. Next up, 39.
Thank you again for all the pre-bids and the request. So this is a book from 1826. It's sketches of sermons. I believe it's leather covered. Overall, the outside's in pretty good shape. I mean, there's some scuffs. There's just, if you look right up here, there's a little bit of separation there. As you go in, there is a little bit of tearing, but for something from 1826, overall, it's in pretty good shape. Does look like maybe at some point it got a little water damage there, but the pages are not brittle or anything. It's just kind of leftover staining. So you can see for something from 1826 in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
You can see just a little bit of wear down the spine here. So, but if you're looking to get into the ministry, you've got some sketches of sermons already done for you. And this is in various parts of Great Britain and on the European continent. 1826, published in New York. Yeah, we can go ahead and get this started. It was published for the Methodist Episcopal Church. So really, really old book here. Thank you, Birdie Girl Vintage. Great buy on that. All right, now I think we're up to the Stereo View cards, which did have a pre-bid.
And those were your favorites.
Yeah, these, I just love Stereo View cards. So these are all from the 1893 Columbian Exposition, which was in Chicago, I think, also known as the Chicago World's Fair. And there are 10 of these in the lot. So I'll just run through these real quick. They're all numbered. They're not, these are in sequential order, I think, but they're not like sequential. There are gaps in the numbering. So this is the grand interior of the agricultural building at the Columbian Exposition. And then we have the Iowa State Capitol in the Iowa State Building. And these were all published by B.W. Kilbourne in 1893. Here's the interior of the Iowa State Building. Try to keep the glare off those. Here's view from the north end of the Liberal Arts Building. And if you don't know what Stereo View cards are, there's a viewer that you would look through, and these would like sit out from the viewer you look through, and they were kind of like a Viewmaster. They gave you a 3D representation. I actually had some of the viewers in the past and usually put those in my booth. Here's the Austrian Princess Drawing Room. I guess that's a fancy piano there.
That's something else.
And then here's the Mammoth Fern. This one's actually in color. It's the only one that's in color. I'm going to assume that was hand tinted. And then we have the horticultural hall. Looks like it's on the banks of the river or the lake there. And then the women's building.
Wonder how all that looks today.
Probably kind of like the Knoxville World's Fair site. Nothing like it did back then. Here's the prune night in the California building. I have no idea what the prune night is. And then finally, we have California's Great Orange. And it's got, I don't know which one's the orange, but there's a grizzly bear, it looks like there. So you get those 10 cards. Here's what the back looks like. Photographed and published by P.W. Kilburn in Littleton, New Hampshire.
Ready?
Yep, we'll go ahead and start those.
There we go.
All right, we got TMD. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for the pre-bids. Makes things nice for me.
1893. Very, very old. True antiques. I love that. That piano is something else.
Is this next one?
I bet you couldn't sell the piano, though, today. It is so hard to sell pianos.
No matter how ornate it is.
Nope. There's the hand-tinted ferns.
How long has that organ been for sale?
Although somebody found, yeah, I'm helping a lady selling pump organ. It's awesome. I mean, it's such an awesome organ.
Beautiful.
But we think we finally may have a lead on it. So I warned her when I...
It's been at least a year, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I warned her that, they're very, very hard to sell. So, we got Steve, Memphis Blazer, in at $25. Thanks for the bids on these, everyone. And Memphis Blazer took those down, staying in the state of Tennessee. All right, let's see. We still got 40 minutes, so we're doing good.
What, 21? Is that what that is?
So this is going to be all Tennessee postcards. The area is a green space promenade, is it Promenade or?
Promenade.
Promenade by the University of Chicago now. Cool. All right, so this is going to be 27 Tennessee postcards, and these are all from the 90s, so I guess they're technically vintage, but definitely not antique. I mean, 90s sounds like yesterday to me, so I don't even consider them old, but I guess they are getting old because I'm getting old. All right, so here's Knoxville.
Oh, your mom and dad are in. They said hi.
Oh, hey, Mom and Dad. There's not another Knoxville, so these are our hometown. Then you have a Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Clingman's Dome, I've hiked there. I've ridden the Ober-Gatlinburg before. That may be the Sinks there. Or Abrams Falls. Then here's Cades Cove. There's the Sun Sphere, speaking of World's Fairs. There's Oak Ridge, Tennessee, which is where Amy works and where was it the uranium they did there? Or
the uranium processing.
Yeah, they processed the uranium during the World War II. Great Smoky Mountains. Great Smoky Mountains. Great Smoky Mountains. That looks like it's looking at Gatlinburg. Yep. There's the Old City in Knoxville.
How old is that card?
Probably 90s.
Yeah.
I think they're all 90s. Oak Ridge, that looks like Civic Center. This one technically was in, I guess there are dogwoods in Tennessee, so I included it because it was with them. There's another Cades Cove. That's the Corn Crib. There's Clingman's Dome.
We've looked at that.
I thought this was cool. It's some Tennessee stickers on a postcard.
Oh, that is cool.
And there's Pigeon Forge, which Pigeon Forge is crazy now. When I was a kid, Pigeon Forge was just a little bump in the road on the way to Gatlinburg, and now Pigeon Forge is the destination. University of Tennessee, Neyland Stadium. That had Tennessee on it, but it was also with the cards. There's Great Smoky Mountains, Cades Cove. Another Cades Cove. Just a Tennessee postcard with the lyrics to Rocky Top. University of Tennessee. There's another Neyland Stadium. Looking forward to football season. Then there's Cades Cove.
Where is that?
That looks like the...
Women?
No, that's the campus of UT.
That building, though.
I don't know. Hodges Library. So
is that what it still looks like?
Probably. There's the Greetings from Tennessee, and then one more, I Love Tennessee Vols. So we'll go ahead and get those started.
All right, here we go. See how many Tennessee people are in
Yep.
here.
We'll be going to Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg in August. We're going as part of a reseller group. We're looking forward to that. We're going with the ladies from Consignment Chats, and I'm not sure who else will be there. So But yeah, it should be fine. All right, Tammy, thank you.
I'll tell you what, after my rod run experience a couple weeks ago, I don't want to go back to pigeon forge anytime soon.
Yeah, we may go the back way when we go.
10.
All right, this book is awesome. This one's for the ladies out there. This is Lydia Pinkham's private textbook, revised edition. So this is all about like women issues, women things. It belonged to Christine Taylor, and there's Lydia Pinkham herself. And this is a private textbook. It says, caution to the owner. This little book treats of delicate subjects, and it has been sent to you only by request. It is not intended for indiscriminate reading, but for your own private information.
Nice.
So then it talks about the 7 rules of health for women, periodic cleansing, disturbances of the function.
Ghost pepper salsa. Ooh.
Let's see what else. Diseases of the female organs, nervous diseases. And then it has, I think it has some, well, here's the like postcard that was in the middle. And I think it may have had some ads somewhere in here. Well, yeah, it talks about all her different compounds they have for constipation and headaches and liniment and all kind of different things. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get this started. The Joy of Motherhood.
Right, there we go. And some Carolina Reaper. Okay, this person likes the hottest salsa, ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper. Or they don't like somebody.
Nervous diseases and ailments. The best bath, which should be used daily, is a sitz bath. Thank you, my vintage Ford.
All right, let's go to 28 now.
All right, and we're flying through this stuff today.
15-second auction.
Can we sell all 40 items in one show? All right, so this is pretty cool. This is a stand-up die-cut Valentine's card, and overall, it's in really good shape. So here's what it looks like. Yeah, and there was a little bit of separation, if you can see up here at the top, but it's still connected with all this. And so there it is standing up.
Oh, cute.
It did have a little note. What do you think of this? Lovingly yours. Is it B-E-S-E maybe? Bessie. So, and then there's the front. It was to Mr. C.W. somebody. And I don't know exactly what year this is from, but probably late 1800s, early 1900s. So, but everything, I don't think there were any rips and tears or anything. So we'll go ahead and get this one started.
All right, it's rolling.
Standing under a mushroom, I guess it is.
Nothing says love. 16, 17, 23, and 26.
Elements of the Heart is in at 13. Thanks for the bids, everyone. Hey, McGlure, welcome in. Vintage Andy, anybody else I've missed, thank you so much. Your first purchase from us.
26.
As soon as we finish this, we have to go pick up some stuff at an estate sale we won. So it was another crazy house that we went to.
11. There we go.
You're so welcome. All right, so these are reproduction currencies from like colonial times, and I think this was I found these, and I think it was lot B maybe, or lot A from like you would get these at gift shops of like Shiloh Battlefield, or well, most likely I guess one's up north. But anyway, so you have one from New Hampshire here, and it has like the cancellation punch out on it. And as mentioned, these are reproductions. This one is from Virginia. Then you have Rhode Island. I think they're all two-sided except for one, if I remember correctly. I think it was that one that was in the state of Massachusetts. And that was the back of that one. They are cool, even if they aren't real. Mm-hmm. North Carolina. And then finally, I'm not sure where that one is. Anyway, wherever.
20.
Just United States. I guess this was just United States. So anyway, you get that one. Go ahead and get it started. That one.
There we go. We're going.
There's that one. Thank you, my vintage hoard.
36. All right. Lot number 1 next.
All right, these are all going to be canceled checks. And they are all antiques. I'll give you the date where I can find them. This one still has the like stub attached. And this one's from 1870 something. It was pre-printed with 1807. And this was Harlem and Spooten Deweyville Navigation Company. And it has the image of the bridge with the boats going underneath it. And then that one, so that one was unused. Then you have one from 1881. This one has the tax stamp on it. And that was People's National Bank of New York. And it's got all the stamps on the back, City of Brooklyn, the city treasurer. Then we have Gallatin National Bank.
Is it Gallatin, Tennessee?
I don't know if that's Gallatin, Tennessee. And that one's from 1886.
It's crazy.
Pay to the order of somebody there. Here's Colonial Trust Company, 1890. Well, they marked, maybe it was 1900. Looks like they marked it out. That one also has a tax stamp with the cancellation on it. And then we have the Mercantile Trust Company, New York, 1908.
$47.
There you go. That's kind of cool. And then we have the Colonial Bank, A.A. Roberts. That one's also in New York, I think, but not for sure about that. Yeah, it looks like New York. And we have the Maple Reeve Construction Company.
No,
Another
Mapes.
tax stamp. Oh, Mapes Reeve Construction Company, 1898. Then I like this one a lot. This one's Southwark National Bank. Look at the image of the New Philadelphia Camden Bridge, 1825. I think it says 1925. And the check's from 1925. So, but lots of great images on that one. Then we have Commercial Banking Company from 1901. It has a good image, but they put the tax stamp right over the top of it. I don't know what they were thinking. Did they not think somebody would be selling that in 100 years? And then we have the First National Bank of Elizabeth, New Jersey, or New York, maybe. No, New Jersey.
Bank of New York.
Yeah. I guess that's where it was cashed. So anyway, you got those 10 antique bank checks. We'll go ahead and get that started. A lot of great artwork on these.
Who has not written a check this year?
I actually have to the long guy, but
oh yeah, I guess you have. I don't think anybody writes checks anymore. Not much.
That one's got some great imagery on it.
Any snapshots?
I don't think I put any in. We have some slides. That's about all we have. I think that's the closest. We have the whole postcards.
Oh, okay.
Those are postcards. All right, we got vintage borrowed and used in at $7. It looks like they're gonna take it.
All right, looks like Gail's in now too. We got the whole family.
Oh, your mom's here?
Yeah.
So we have my parents, Amy's parents. My brother might be on here. I don't know. All right, 11. Still have a little over 30 minutes left. We have one more giveaway to go.
And we have a stack of pre-bids still.
All right, love this. This is a 1956 Ford showroom catalog. So you got the car on the front there, and then the green car on the back.
Pictures are, that color is great.
And so here's this 1956 Ford, the fine car at half the fine car price. Here, I'm going to take the...
You want me to move the pre-bids?
That's okay. So here's the new Thunderbird styling.
Just think how big those cars were. They were probably huge.
These things are land tanks for sure. There's the Tudor business sedan and the Forder sedan. Never heard of the Forder.
Have you heard of the Tudor?
I have heard of the Tudor, I think. May have just heard the word. Here's the club sedan. I like the look at this one. the Sunliner.
Ooh, I'd like that convertible.
The Crown Victoria. Now that one stayed around because that was always a big car. Probably not that big. And
oh, wow.
The Woody, you could put your surfboards on top of that.
That'd be awesome. I wouldn't want to park that in a parking lot these days.
And then there's the engine, a lot probably bigger than the engines they make today. And we can probably go ahead and start it now. I think we're about to the end.
And here we go.
Here's all the specifications.
Oh, Route 66 gal is winning. The car person.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Love that. Do we have any vintage Toronto Maple Leaf items?
That's my brother.
Oh, David.
I'll probably do somewhere, but not for this show.
We have some cups. You want me to go get some cups that we can add to the auction?
All right. Thank you so much, Route 66 gal. Yeah, it's definitely a family affair. We have my brother in here, who's always a jokester, and then my parents and Amy's mom. So welcome to anybody watching over on YouTube or Facebook as well. All right. So this is going to be 179 Poke cards. I know absolutely nothing about Pokemon cards. I did look, and the date, the last copyright date seemed to range from 1999 to 2002. For every sheet is front and back, except for one has one card missing, which is how we came to 179 instead of 180. So tell you what, why don't you just go ahead and start this one for like 30 seconds and we'll show as many as we can. And I think there's some Charmanders, which somebody told me was like, I guess, a desirable Pokemon card, but
vintage, borrowed, and used. I don't see any stamps out right now.
No, I don't think we have any for this auction. I do have them quite a bit, though. Yeah, this was one of those, like, just, there were a lot of Pokemon cards for not a whole lot of money, so I just bought them, even though I don't know anything about them. Pokemon was, not a little past my time. It was way past my time.
Yeah.
So, all right. And you'll get a few mysteries down there in the bottom.
All right. We're getting through these.
All right. 24 minutes left. All right.
And
I love these as well. These were found with a lot of other Asian, like vintage antique Asian items. So I don't know exactly how old these are, but they appear to be hand painted. And like two are like die cuts. These are just smooth, like painted on there. And then this one as well.
Is it printed or hand painted, you think?
I think it's hand painted, but just has that look.
Yeah.
Now these are the ones that are really cool. So these are like applied die cuts, if you can kind of see. So this one does have just a little bit of a crease right there, but it's a pig, I guess.
Something.
And then you have this dancing guy with the Asian mask on, Chinese mask.
Do you think that's a pig or just a big guy?
He's got ears like a pig, doesn't he?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
Who thinks it's a pig?
I guess it's a pig.
It's like a pig eating watermelon. Just my guess. So.
All right. You ready to start?
All right.
This?
You getting all four of these?
We'll go back to 15. Does that sound good?
Yep.
There we go.
Thank you, TMD. Yeah, I love these with like the die cut. And then the pig. Looks like these may be headed to Florida.
It'd be hard.
Thank you, Tracy.
Put those with my audio books.
All right, lot 16. We have some more stereo view cards.
16.
You are so welcome.
There we go.
A big thanks to Schmidt Auctions and Penguin Boss, Lillian and Marla for organizing Paperpalooza. And make sure you stick with us all day long. There's a lot of vintage paper yet to come today. So these are all William McKinley stereo view cards. So this is the funeral of William McKinley. I guess that's where he was buried. And it does have information on the back of that one. And then here's the funeral, I guess, procession. You can see all the people there waiting for him to come through. That one also has information on the back. And then here's the funeral of President McKinley arriving at the church in Ohio. Nothing on the back of that one. Here's the funeral of McKinley. I guess that's the floral thing shaped like a cross and a flag.
Goodness.
And it's got the sermon printed on the back that was given. And then here's his funeral services at the church. Look at all those flowers. Look at the pipe organ, all those pipes back there. And then finally, here's just President and Mrs. McKinley. And that one's blank on the back. So all 6 of those, all William McKinley related, mostly his funeral, except for that one.
The flowers are something else.
Thank you, Vintage, Borrowed, and Used. President McKinley. Thank you, Memphis Blazer.
I think these stereo view cards are so neat.
Yeah, they are. All right. All right, next up we have this huge poster. If you want to look at the pictures, that'll give you a better view of it, because it's going to be, this thing is huge, so it's going to be hard to
Is that the one that's been
to
laying
unfold. Yes, this
in
was,
our kitchen?
it was laying in our kitchen for a long time. So this came out of an album, and it's from the Faces. Nods as Good as a Wink is the name of the album. This poster is almost 32 inches by 43 inches, but it's just got different images, a few blurred out type images there. You got Ronnie Wood there, it looks like. I'm sure Rod Stewart's in here somewhere. They were both in the Faces. I'll try to give you, well, yeah, some. I don't know if I can show some of these. They didn't blur them out.
It's blurred out a little bit.
That one's not.
Yeah, there's a line over it.
Well, that one on top is, but anyway.
Skinny.
So, yeah, so you can see the whole thing from the pictures, but we'll go ahead and start this. But yeah, unfolded, no rips or tears that I can find. But this was inside the album from the Faces, Nods as Good as a Wink from 1971.
It's pretty cool. It was probably not the best thing to have laying in the kitchen for a while. Huh?
No. All right, no interest in that one.
All right.
Are we out of the pre-bids
No,
and requests?
there's one more.
Oh, okay.
That was a request.
Oh, okay. Well, let us know if you want us to run that again.
36. All right.
So these are ice coupon books from the 40s, most likely. Well, I know one set's from the 40s, and then I'm not sure about the others. So there's 2 each of these different styles. You have the 1,000-pound booklets, and they're both from the Decatur Ice and Coal Company. And what this had was inside, it had a coupon. Anyway, yeah, 1940, you can tell. They pre-printed it there. And each of these is good for 50 pounds of ice. And you would leave these next to your ice box, and they would drop off the ice and take a coupon. So the books appear to be all complete. So there's another one of those. And then this one doesn't have a weight associated with it, but it's just 5 cents each. So I'm not sure how much 5 cents got you of ice, but this one's also, yeah. So they're both from the 40s. So there's 2 of these, both in very good condition. So we'll go ahead and get that started.
Okay.
Hey, Melby 257, DJ Anana, Stacy Beautiful Flowers, the Owl's Nest. Anybody else we missed? Thanks for stopping by. All right, Tracy's in on these, and thank you so much.
We are out of the pre-bids now, so if anybody has any requests, let me know. I can pull them. I like this next one. I think it's pretty cool.
Yep, thanks for all the requests and
found it.
pre-bids. That carried us to almost 3/4 of the show. So
Yeah, I actually found this one. I think it was.
Oh yeah, this came from the
This
estate
is my
sale.
find.
So this is an Amtrak, like a lunchbox. I'm guessing from the 70s or 80s. So, you know, who saves their lunchbox? But it pops up. It also has some napkins with it. Best I can tell. Well, I don't think the napkins were used, but so
Please deposit in trash container.
yeah, they did not do that. And then it should fold back down.
You need to pull the things out so you don't.
There we go. Well,
anyway.
Well, we'll let Amy fold it up
Yes,
so I don't tear it up.
you.
So the Amtrak train, I guess, ephemera here. And on the bottom, it says it was made by Carry Tray by Carton Craft.
All right, here we go.
Whoops, sorry about that.
If they yeah, these people saved absolutely
this
everything.
house we went to,
absolutely everything.
It was absolutely crazy how much stuff they had.
They had a whole shed full of jigsaw puzzles.
Yeah, they literally had thousands of jigsaw puzzles.
Yeah.
Thank you, MinCon.
A whole shed. Let's see, lot 30.
How many things we even have left in the auction?
I don't know. We got a table full back here.
We've run through a lot of them.
All right, next up.
All right, so these are going to be first day of issues, and they're all space related. Oh, so we did have some stamps. I was wrong. So 1974, this is Skylab. So you have the nice cachet here. Then here's Apollo Soyuz. I think that's how you say it. I remember that. And that one's 1975. That's probably when he just mailed off to get stamped. Here's the first man on the moon, 1969. And if you've been on my shows before, you've heard me say I actually saw that, even though I don't remember it. My mom made me stay up to watch the moon landing. This one's more of a commemorative rather than a first day issue. It's Apollo 15. It's got the MacArthur stamps on it. Then here's another Apollo 15 from 1971. Here's Apollo 14, Recovery Force. And then here's Apollo 12.
All right. And here we go.
And let me know if anybody's interested in the photo album we have, because we probably would need to run that pretty soon if we were going to run it just to get through the pictures. So
next thing's up. One of them's my find too. Nope, no interest. Okay.
All right, next up we have some airplane playing cards.
It's from the same house. They had probably 100 decks of playing cards from every place they've ever been.
And all these are still sealed inside. So I'll just show you this one. The outer carton probably didn't have a seal, but here's Continental Airlines. Here is Western Airlines, which is no longer around, I don't think. Here's TWA. And then another TWA here. So you get 4 decks of playing cards.
Pretty big. Oh. All right, here we go.
So that is running.
So 17. Thanks for that heads up.
Thank you, MinCon.
What's 17?
So they took blurry pictures on the TV. Like I said, I mean, I was told I stayed up and watched it, so that's my story.
Oh,
and
the photo album.
I'll say that I saw it.
All right.
All right, we'll go ahead and run the photo album next. And it looks like MinCon is going to take the playing cards. Thank you so much.
The TV looked like it was off. That's funny.
Yeah, of course. TVs back then, it's not like HD and everything like today. So you combine a non-HD TV with a blurry moon landing. All right, so this is going to be an antique photo album. It has 37 photos. This one does have a $20 start bid, and it's pretty heavy, although shipping's capped at $8.35 for this show, so that's the most you'll pay. So the clasp is still attached and still works. It is a little loose. You got this flower design on the front, which I don't know if this was all threaded at one time, but I think it probably is because you can see remnants, but it's worn off. And then here's the back. So, I mean, it's in, reasonable condition, but not great condition. So then if we look inside, there's 37 photos. Let me go ahead and just take the camera off again.
That's neat.
So we have Judd and Bell Pratt. And whoever this is. Then I love this guy's beard. He looks like a moonshiner.
Your beard can get like that sometimes, huh? No.
Maybe. Couple empty pages here. Then I think these are the same guys. No, I don't think they are.
They're
now
probably
that I look
related,
at it.
though.
So you have those two guys. Then you have this man and woman. Sorry for the glare. And you got the 3 babies, or 3 brothers and sisters, probably 1 baby. Hey, Bucks Beaks Barn, thanks for coming in. Then the man in the top hat with the cane and everything.
Something else.
Or if I turn that off. Nope, that's worse. So, and this lady here.
I think she's probably what you consider handsome. Maybe if you pull it back a little bit so it's not right under that line.
Yeah, maybe that's better. You got that couple there.
Still.
Just got to get the right angle. Oh, no worries. Well, we still have a few things. We got 10 minutes left, so if you see anything you want me to run back, just put the lot number in the chat and we can run it. We'll get as much as we can done in the last 10 minutes. We got him. Then her and her.
I'm not going to start it for like...
Well, I'm about finished now, so if you just want to wait. Okay. You got the couple there, and then this one. Look at this dress she has on.
It's pretty ornate.
Yep.
Ooh, ears.
Yep, these guys definitely have some ears. They can probably fly away.
It's just an unfortunate angle, I think.
Yeah. We got her buttoned up.
Oh, sweet little baby.
I wonder if we can see the mother's hands on this one. Most likely in there somewhere, probably where it's blurred out over here.
Or maybe like right in there.
Oops. And then we have a couple like CDV sized cards here.
That's creepy. The dark.
I think this is the last page here.
All right. Some good looking people.
Make sure. Oh, no, 4 more. The last 4. Then we'll just go ahead and run it for 15 seconds. And I think we're ready.
All right, we're going.
Thank you, TMD.
Oh, we can do the Life magazine.
So you're getting 37 photos in the antique photo album. Why don't you go in and start that last giveaway too?
We didn't do that one yet.
All right, TMD took that one. Thank you so much.
And the last giveaway.
It's going to be some more stereo view cards. I think it's 2 of them. So they're both in here. I won't take them out, but that's what you're getting.
It's running.
All right. You can go ahead and just stick that over there. So get in on the giveaway. And we'll be going to Paperpalooza here in just a couple of minutes. 9 minutes left. So still got a little bit of time for some requests. So this is a 1966 Batman Life magazine. They did make a note. It says Inside Romans, and there's an article about Romans in there. So they were obviously more interested in the Romans article than the Batman. I think it does have a little bit of, if you can see here, just like a little bit of turned up look there. I think Batman was on, here we go. So here's the article. There's Batman and Robin skiing up there. Here was Superman soars into song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the guy from Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
And then
oh yeah, I have to go to my show.
Thank you for the raid, Magpie's Cupboard. We do have a giveaway going on, so get in on that. And then on the back we have the Coca-Cola ad. So we'll go ahead and get that one started.
All right.
We'll be going to, for anybody just coming in, we're Paperpalooza, and we are just about to finish up and raid Paperpalooza. Thank you, Buck, for the bid.
Yeah.
I love the cover. I mean, it's unfortunate it has the writing, but it's still cool.
Yeah. The insides. There's lots of fun things inside.
Yeah. I mean, there's all kind of great ads in here too. There's some kind of range. Oranges. Thank you, Buck. Came in and took the Batman magazine.
All right, that's 7.
Everybody, make sure you check out the Buy It Now in the last couple of minutes we have here. And just a reminder to go to franklinhillventures.com and give us a follow on our various social media platforms as well. Still got 2.5 minutes on the giveaway left. So 14 people in there so far for the stereo view cards. So this is going to be a pair of 1960 Elvis Presley magazines. He's on the cover. Then if you look inside, there's lots of other pictures of people. There's Michael Landon. I just think of him on Little House on the Prairie. I don't really think of him as a teen idol, but
as being young.
Bobby Rydell's a fool for black-haired girls. So then you got somebody on the back. I'm not sure who that is. Look at those eyes. Gabbing with Elvis. Jerry Lewis asked us to find new faces for his next movie. There's Sandra Dee. At last, The Truth About Liz Taylor. So these are, I guess, gossip magazines from 1960. Fabian, a lover boy. All right, you can go ahead and get that one started.
Right.
Here's how to gain weight. You don't see any ads for how to gain weight.
No.
Stop being skinny. Quickly, easily put on firm, attractive pounds and inches. So we got the 2 magazines from 1960.
Not too many people need to tell us how to do that these days. All right.
That is a young Michael Landon. Or Paul, as we affectionately know him as. All right, I love this one too. Let's see, we got 5 minutes. So this is from China. I have no idea what year or anything it is. I would say it's at least as old as the 70s or maybe 60s, but I do not read Chinese. But so it appears to be a story of this kid maybe here, but then it's got all this soldier stuff, and there's like one picture of a soldier getting ready to knife somebody.
Oh.
Let's see.
So it's not a child's book.
I don't guess so. Here they are interrogating somebody, it looks like. So I guess that's like the Red Army, or let's see if we can find the one of the person getting ready to knife the guy. But yeah, so it's a mix of like, I don't guess he's a kid. He looks kind of like a kid.
You can make up your own story.
In some, the soldiers look friendly, but in others, not so friendly. Well, anyway, you can go ahead and get it started.
All right, here we go. And the die cuts.
It might be a very... Oh, here we go. Yeah, so you're getting ready to knife the guy here.
Let's do what die cuts. Can you tell me what lot number the die cuts are?
It's those right there, 25.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And that might be our last TMD one, the giveaway. Thank you so much. Oh, that one did not get any bids.
There we go.
We did start it, right? Did you run this one?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Here we go. Sorry.
All right, that's running now. And then we'll run the die cuts, and that'll probably be it. We have 3 minutes. Maybe we did run it, 'cause it looks like no interest in that.
Okay. 25.
All right, now these are really cool. So this will be our last thing. So these are Chinese folk paper cuts. In other words, die cuts. And I'll just open this up real quick. So when they are each covered with a piece of tissue paper, I'll just show you the first one. And the tissue paper's got little designs on it too, but you can see it's a very intricate die cut. I mean, it's got a lot of little things. Best I can tell, there have never been removed from this, so no rips or tears that I could find. So you have that one there. Then you have this dancer. And then you have, I guess, a temple type deal there. Yeah, these are beautiful. And then you have the boat. And then last but not least, looks like another temple. So I'm not sure what you would use these for exactly, just crafts and stuff, I guess. But yeah, so for the 5 Chinese die cuts,
we are rolling.
They do appear to be vintage. I'm not exactly sure how old they are. Once again, I would say at least 70s, if not older.
Neat.
Thanks for the bids, everyone.
It's a
Yeah,
good
I'd
way to end the show.
I'm forgotten about these, but yeah, these are probably another one of my favorite things that we had in, and they came from that same estate sale in Kingston. All right.
We kept absolutely everything.
And we are through just on time.
Here, I'll take this. You just worry about
Okay.
the next.
There's that. And then here's this. All right. Let me flip the phone around here real quick. All right. Thanks again. Whoops, sorry. Thanks again to everybody for joining us. Make sure you give me a follow and whatnot. If you're not already, go to franklinhillventures.com. Follow us on social media, and we'll get over to Papergoy. And looking forward to seeing what all he has. Everybody have a great day. Create a raid.
Goodbye.
All right, here we go.